Hey everyone, welcome to FootyVaultHQ Podcast, Ep.2. One person is changing their team. The second person's team, the GOAT, has been barbecued. And I'm still trying to get a feel of it, to be honest, because there are some teams that are expected to do well, and I don't know what they are doing. And then there are teams like South Africa that are doing what I expected them to do, which is absolutely rubbish.
Spain, Cape Verde, Ghana, Panama, and Portugal, DR Congo. Those three games. My worst games of the first round.
Lionel Messi, nice one. I see you. Nice one. Ewure.
Why do you keep trying to? I don't know.
I want Ronaldo to be close, but he's not allowing me to fight
him at the age of 41 to keep bowling like he
did. I ask him to play?
Bro,
did I ask him to go to the World Cup?
Yes.
Let's play football.
Hey everyone, welcome to FootyVaultHQ Podcast, Ep.2. First and foremost, I want to thank everyone for watching episode 1. We got a lot of feedback, got a lot of comments. People were asking us, we like what you're doing. How can we be a part of it? And very soon, we're gonna roll out some more features and some more ways for you to be part of the podcast. But for now, the two people I have that are part of the podcast for today are my co-hosts V, supporting Senegal.
Please, South Korea. Please, hello. Let's be guided.
Guided allow.
South Korea.
Why are you changing teams
No,
mid-tournament?
it's not like I'm changing team. It's just you.
The teams are changing.
No.
And we also have my main man, Chidechi.
Yep, it's me. I'm back. We're back. We're all back. Everybody's back. Yeah, I'm
All
out
back.
of lines.
All back like hairstyle. All right. So what's going on? How have you guys been?
Been good.
Good.
Yeah.
Watching
We're enjoying the World Cup.
Losing sleep watching football.
Surprised.
I can't imagine. Some games are like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Imagine watching like Scotland and Haiti at what time? What time was that?
I think that was a 2 a.m. kickoff.
Yeah.
That's dedicated.
Yeah, I mean,
We have to.
to be fair though, all the 2 a.m. games, right, have been bangers. I've seen, when I say this, I say it with a heavy heart because it's with a lot of lost sleep, but I've seen all the games from the first round. Right, I think the only games I missed, Australia, were the 5 a.m. games. I missed the second half, not the entire match. I think Australia and who did they play that team? Australia and Turkey. I watched.
Oh, yeah.
I watched only the first half. I think that was a 4 a.m. kickoff, and then this very recent one, Uzbekistan. And okay, I think I also slept off during the second half of Iran, New Zealand, and
Because
that
it
was
was-
an absolute banger. Okay, we have not slept off. I think I was doing something.
I was going to say because it was boring, but you said it was a banger. So why are you
Too
sleeping
boring.
on bangers?
2-2, boring. Hey, no, that game was exciting. I think they had 4 goals, 2 goals in either half, and it was an end-to-end. Then also the drama of
Unexpectedly.
Iran and everything. No, I don't think any game from the first round that was those wee hours of the mile, I wouldn't say any of them were boring per se.
Now, I've been very, very selective with the games that I watch.
As you should, as a normal human being,
So you're not normal.
as a normal human being should be. Exactly.
I know. I can't sleep too. My sleep is very precious. I watch a lot of big matches. I watch the matches that involve my team that I'm supporting, England that I picked. Not like people that one person is changing their team. The second person's team, the GOAT, has been barbecued.
That's the first game. Come on. It's just the first game.
We are watching and we're observing, But so far, I mean, like, how have you seen the World Cup? If you're going to rate it, or what would you rate it like? For like this first round of matches.
Not bad. I mean, South Korea doing their thing. I'm enjoying it. So far.
Sorry, the last time we were here, it said Senegal. I don't know why I'm
Said
very
Senegal.
sad.
We are not allowing this.
The S is the
Freedom
S confusing you.
No, we are not allowing this.
I don't understand. You see S, you said SE the last time. Now you're going to
SS
S.
soft,
Watch Senegal win their next match 3-0 and watch
And then watch South Korea lose. Then she'll now be back to Senegal.
I'm locked
she
in.
go to France.
Locked in with.
You told us the last time you were locked in with Senegal.
No.
This is not the first time.
Okay,
Do you want us to insert video evidence?
I'm not.
We have VAR.
Wait.
We have VAR.
Okay. I'm locking on this one.
Okay.
I'm
You're locking on South Korea.
South Korea. Locked in.
We'll see you guys next week with South Korea.
New team for me.
But for me, I mean, it's like any other World Cup. It has had its highs, it has had its lows, it has controversies and all of that. And I'm still trying to get a feel of it, to be honest, because there are some teams that are expected to do well, and I don't know what they are doing. And then there are teams like South Africa that are doing what I expected them to do, which is absolutely rubbish. It's absolutely rubbish because I don't know what they played in that match. There was like kindergarten football. Everybody just surrounding the ball, and then Ghana. I mean, I like my Ghanaian people.
Yeah, actually.
But they won that match by sheer prudence.
I hate the way Ghana's game ended. And I mean, Ghanaians would say anybody that is talking about their game is a hater of those things, right? But
I will be a hater.
I watched the Ghana game, and for the first time all tournament, I felt I was doing a wrong thing by watching a game. Like,
Wow.
if it was so. Now here's the thing: what would I call as my worst 3 games of the first round of matches? Ghana, Panama. Which other one was very underwhelming? Spain, Cape Verde. Spain, Cape Verde made the game exciting.
I was going to say that, but I
Cape
didn't want
Verde
to
made it
interrupt.
exciting,
Yeah, they
but
did.
underwhelming because the expectation was high
Yeah.
for
Spain.
So I would say Spain, Cape Verde, Ghana, Panama, and Portugal, DR Congo. Those 3 games, my worst games of the first round. And that's because, is there any game I'm missing out? Let me see. Who would I be missing out?
Algeria.
Scotland, Algeria Messi made it exciting.
Australia, Turkey.
It was also end-to-end too. Australia, Turkey was a surprise because Turkey, we are not coming to the party. But Australia, we are, oh my God, Irakunda and this other guy.
told you
I've
now.
forgotten his name. The other black guy. We are running these guys ragged. And I think when speed is involved in a game, it's usually fun. So the Australian guys were very good on the counter-attack. It made
They
it
did.
exciting.
I told you last episode.
What other game? I don't think there's any other game that was that. Which one was 0-0? 0-0 was Spain. 1-0. The other 1-0 in the group in this first round was Scotland and Scotland Haiti. I enjoyed it. Because Haiti we are surprising. So yes, I think I maintained those 3. Ghana, Panama, Portugal, DR Congo, and Spain, Cape Verde. And of those 3, the worst was Ghana, Panama. And that's because, and in these other 2 games I called, right?
Yeah.
DR Congo did well. Cape Verde did well against Spain. Ghana, Panama was like school children on the world stage. That's what made it bad.
But would you say that Panama's game influenced Ghana's game, or Ghana were just bad?
Now, here's the interesting thing about it. Panama are highly ranked than Ghana. Ghana, I think, one of the worst ranked teams in this competition.
Really?
70-something, yeah. And I was surprised when I saw the odds for Ghana to win. Ghana were favored to win Panama, despite Panama being ranked 30-something. Either 30-something or 40-something.
That means Panama is ranked higher than Nigeria.
No, Nigeria is ranked higher than Panama. Nigeria is under 30. Nigeria is 36 right now, 25th, something of that nature. So Panama are ranked better than Ghana, but Ghana we are projected to do better than Panama based on World Cup history and experience on the World Cup stage. There was nothing that showed Ghana we are better.
Ghana don't even have good players. Let's just
At
get
least
it.
they got their 3 points.
That's the last time we were here. I told you guys that the fact that what's his name, Kudus is not in the team. Ghana is not going to offer anything.
Yeah.
Semenyo was playing like He's not a Premier League player.
Semenyo.
I was even surprised. I saw Semenyo won the player of the match. I was like, match I watched. Come on, you freaking serious.
But
Semenyo was
at least
Semenyo is a baller.
they have their 3 points in the back.
That's the thing. That's
just
what
the
makes
thing.
it annoying, because you can't categorically say they were at the end of the day everybody's coming to win, and they were able
It's
to
a win
grind out
for
the
them.
results.
The thing about
So,
tournaments,
yeah.
tournaments like this is that
You can be bad.
you eventually get found out. Even if you're bad and you're just scripting, you eventually get 7-1 by Germany.
I mean, that's the beauty of football. It's full of surprises. Anything can happen. So
Germany
yeah.
beating Curaçao. I mentioned it here last week. I told you that Germany was going to beat that team 15-0. And then we now said, okay, maybe
7-1.
they have like 2 or 3 players, and I said 10.
I honestly did
And
not
then
think
they
they would
played
score that
7.
much, because I was thinking, okay, maybe the journey of old is not the same journey now. But apparently it's a DNA thing.
Exactly.
They're just
just Germany.
brutal and wicked.
They are wicked. That's the thing about
If you give them
Germany.
chance to score 30,
They will score it. If it were a team like, let's say, Spain or maybe Argentina, after they score maybe like 2 or 3,
They
you can
will
see them.
relax. Yeah,
Yeah,
that kind
they'll
of
start
thing.
to party. Or even if it's Brazil, they start to party. Germany don't care. They won't change. They are going with that intensity from beginning of the game to ending of the game. They brought on Undav, and I think he scored 2 or he had 1 goal and 1 assist.
Yeah, I think it was it Havertz or Unda that scored 2 them? I think it was Havertz.
Havertz scored 2, but Undav also had 2.
No, Unda scored 1.
He scored 1. That means he had 1 assist as well.
Yeah, probably.
Because I know that he came off the bench and he did some. So I'm like, well, Germany.
But does that
Overseas?
really define Germany as one of the favorites in this competition? Because I don't know. I don't know if I want to look at them from that lens, because it's Curaçao.
so who
And
is-
Curaçao balled, to be honest. They balled and
They
above
tried.
expectation. It's Germany. Germany will trash any of these small teams any day.
tried.
Anytime. So can we really say Germany, based on that result, they show that they are serious, but
The thing about Germany is they are a collective unit.
Yeah.
But for you to say they have this outstanding player, I can't say they have, except maybe Musiala and who else? I don't know. If you say the German national team, who is outstanding, maybe Musiala, or maybe you can call their defenders.
it's actually a collective unit at the end of
Exactly.
the day.
But what they have is that team play. And the fact that half of their players play for Bayern already, it kind of helps them. So they pretty much rehearse every other week. So they have that team thing, and they have this whole attitude of, we're going to crush you. We don't care. What did they do to Brazil that last World Cup?
I think people that were saying, "Oh, the World Cup has increased to water than equality." I mean, it's the same. It's the same results they gave
Nah.
Curaçao, they gave Brazil. so-
The cream will always rise to the top. It's,
all of them really rising to the top, though.
if they're not rising to the top, then they're not the cream now.
No, are you talking about Germany now? Germany's.
Germany's players.
Or you're talking about the World Cup cream?
No, I'm talking about the better teams in the World Cup. The better teams.
You say the better teams in the World Cup will always rise to the top, and that's why I asked: are all of them really rising down? the
Who is
road?
not rising?
Right.
I mean, some people have 1 point. That's not rising to expectation.
Spain, catch your soul.
That's not rising to expectation. Some people have 1 point.
What was going on in the mind of that manager that is playing Gavi on the wing?
The Spain game was crazy, to be honest.
I think
He was shocked.
I believe that the man just took
Was
Cape
moving.
Verde for granted. He just took Cape. They were just like these guys.
It's Cape Verde now.
Yeah. And now their 40-year-old goalkeeper has gone from 50,000 followers to how many followers today? Last time I checked, it was around 8 million.
Was
I
it
think it
0
was
to 8? I
10
think it's 10. No, the last time I saw it, I think I saw 6 though.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
past
think
6.
so.
I was watching it past 6, watching it past 7. I watched it get to 8. Then I stopped watching.
Interesting.
So, the Cape Verde came, they had a point to prove, and then they proved it.
Yeah.
Another team that proved the point,
My second country.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
and they got the
They
point.
did do a point actually.
They did
at the
well.
end of the year.
I'm not surprised though.
You're not?
I'm not surprised.
Actually, I'm
You're
not.
expecting a draw?
Yeah.
Huh.
No.
Interesting.
Yes.
What are your predictions for the next couple of games? Please, anybody that tell me they
Okay,
predicted
what?
Spain to draw or Portugal to draw, you're either a liar or you are involved in the dark arts.
No,
One
I
way or
for them
the
to
other.
draw.
If you are involved in the dark arts, you can tell me. Oh, let me
Because-
use the
because
dark arts.
I know how they
Let me
played
use the
against
dark arts.
Nigeria, so I was
No,
expecting
Well, to
that.
be fair, to be honest, I mean,
Congo has a good defense. That's why.
No, wait. Are you saying the way Congo played against Nigeria, or the way Portugal played against Nigeria?
The way Congo played against
Nigeria. But
Yes.
that's a while ago.
It was.
Congo have been
And
consistent
Nigeria was not
in
even
their
that
defense.
great that time.
See,
Congo has been
it doesn't
consistent in
matter.
their defending for a while. I think they have like consecutive 3-0 wins or something like that.
doesn't-
They are very, very consistent
So-
in their defending. I just expected that Conceição, Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva would overwhelm them. But it turned out not to be the case. And Wan-Bissaka,
Not a bad game actually. He had a
No.
decent deal.
Yeah.
so who would you say like has been your surprise of the tournament for like this first round?
Who was a surprise? Let me see. Let me be thinking.
The team.
Yeah, the team that like, wow, I didn't know that these guys can play. Oh.
I always say South Africa and I always say South Korea because I know them already. So yeah,
South Korea.
Korea ballers. I
they
think that
are.
was-
They are. Have you followed
I'm
K-League?
just, I'm not disappointed. I didn't think of them too much before
South
the
Korea?
group stage. Yeah, because when my predictions were Mexico, South Africa to top the group.
Yeah.
I just did not. But they reminded me.
But I told you about these Asian teams. I told you about Korea. I told you about Qatar. Fabio Cannavaro, isn't it? I told you about Qatar.
No. Cannavaro is
Damn,
Uzbekistan.
Saudi.
Uzbekistan.
Oh, who's the coach?
Lopetegui is
Lopetegui.
Qatar.
I know they got a big coach.
I don't think I watched that Qatar game. I think I missed that underwhelming game because I watched that Qatar game and I kept thinking to myself, are these people serious? Do they know they came for the World Cup? I mean, and I'm referring to Switzerland. I'm like, do they know they came for the World Cup?
Oh,
They were missing
I
chances.
thought you're actually going to win that game though.
It was
The way they started.
Switzerland.
And the
Yes,
bad part,
Switzerland.
The players they have.
They only scored a penalty.
They only scored a penalty. They had almost 20 attempts. And I think what was annoying about the game is Qatar's approach was even poor. Because in the first half, you notice they sat back a lot. They didn't do what we've seen with a lot of the other teams where they come on the counter or come out and play match you
Yeah.
level for
They tried
level.
to get something.
They actually did sit back. And the truth is, with that type of strategies, it might not always work because you're just inviting pressure. They were just lucky. Switzerland were not serious, and Switzerland did not come to play. And you are trying to avoid conceding. Yeah, it worked that day, right? But I think a more serious team would have taken advantage of it, and then we'll not be having a conversation of, Qatar managed to pick a point. Qatar were lucky. I think of all the small teams, Qatar are one of the lucky ones. Maybe one could call it strategy, but again, the strategy was very bent on Switzerland missing chances, and that's why you were able to get yourself to a position where you're able to
What
score.
about Saudi Arabia and Ewure?
Well, as a surprise, or that I think that's also one of the best games of the tournament, or the
Yeah.
group, the first round.
I didn't
But,
catch that
but
one.
I was actually expecting a draw because it's of
mean,
course
it was-
it's Saudi Arabia.
It was a draw, but was I expecting a draw? I don't think I was expecting a draw.
Yeah, most people are not expecting.
I was
they're
expecting
Uruguay
Uruguay.
to win Saudi
I was
Arabia.
expecting Uruguay to win Saudi Arabia, but the thing is,
But
okay, finish.
with the last, I mean, how they played the last World Cup with against Argentina, you already know that these guys they are
So-
ballers.
The thing is, that last World Cup against Argentina, you also know that after the game, they went and messed up in the other two. Well, not really messed up, but they couldn't capitalize on the 3 points they got. So coming into this game, I think I always had one caveat for Saudi Arabia going into this World Cup. I didn't rate Saudi Arabia highly, but I always said I'm looking forward to seeing how they would play. Because between the last World Cup and this current World Cup, there has been that growth in their league.
Oh,
So where the players have been able to play with some of the best players.
Yeah.
so they can have that
From Europe.
influence.
So I've been curious to see if some of these players that play in the Saudi league, like the guy that scored the goal, he plays for Al Nassr, and he plays with Ronaldo and the lights at Al Nassr. And these are the type of players you want to see if you've really learned anything. The Al Ali guys played at the Club World Cup last year, right? You can get that kind of thing. So I might not have been fully surprised with the performance because for me it was half-half. Okay. Right? It was half-half. I was impressed. I think it was one of the better performances from smaller teams. But I would not come out and say that I expected them to draw. But with that result, I think they can pull their weight in that group. I don't know if they will still qualify, but yeah.
Even if they decide that they qualify, would they go far?
They obviously will not go. Who else is in their group? Uruguay, Saudi Arabia. Who else is in that group?
Oh, I can't remember.
That's how the group is.
What was that?
Kind of all forgettable.
Yeah.
I mean, I say that's how the group is forgettable, right? Because I'm just looking at it. All right. So one thing I wanted to look at was that we had chosen teams for this World Cup.
Okay.
Right. So based off the first teams, now you're South Korea, right? Yeah. Based off the first round of matches that we chose, where do you think your team is going to end up?
Okay.
South Korea first, then Mexico second.
South Korea first.
Yeah.
I kind of agree. I think, well, it might come down to goal difference because I particularly think South Korea and Mexico will draw in their second game and then both win their third game. So I kind of agree. Either it comes down to goal difference or maybe Czech might be able to pull one on Mexico in the final game and it will end in a draw.
We'll see.
Maybe.
What about Portugal?
Portugal for me. Who are the other two people in their group? Portugal, DR Congo, Uzbekistan, and Uruguay. Uruguay started with a win.
I don't think
Uruguay.
Colombia. Colombia started with a win against Uzbek. I was curious to see because I wanted to hold off. I was curious to see how Uzbekistan will play because I was very fascinated by the Fabio Cannavaro leading the Uzbekistan team. I never had the knowledge or see any of that.
And they also have Kushano.
But after the 3-1 versus Colombia, by the way, are very clinical. I think it's one of the things. I think I've seen the highlight. I didn't see all the game. I didn't see the entire game, but they are very clinical. I want to still see Portugal finish first.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly because I pegged them to drop points in one of the two matches between Colombia and Uzbekistan.
But they've already
dropped points now against Congo, which was the unexpected one. And I have seen Uzbekistan. Okay. So I think they win Uzbekistan, going to the final game against Colombia, knowing fully well that a win, they top the group, and they most likely would win. So I think the draw was a wake-up call. It would have been the other way around if they had won, and then now you get that kind of thing. You now become lax at some point where you now drop the points, which is what I pegged for them. Drop points in one of these other two. So, but now I think they've been told, if you don't do well, there's a very good chance that I think it's a wake-up call. So I think they still.
But let's explore a deeper issue, right?
You did not talk about your own first of all. Well, be finished.
And first now. Well, we don't need that.
That's not even a conversation. Move on.
Ghana is going to collect like 5.
Move on. That was not a conversation. Panama. They've done the hard job, which was Croatia. Nah.
Panama is going to collect 7.
Oh my God.
I can stake my reputation on it. Panama will collect 7.
Disturb England more.
Panama or Ghana?
Please let's
be Panama because
9 points for England. 9 points.
Hurricane Golden Boot. Highest goal scorer in the World Cup. Oh, and by the way, Lionel Messi, nice one. I see you. Nice one. Ewure. Omo. I don't know, man. I was rooting for Algeria to have a good game against
Disappointing.
against Argentina, but I was grossly disappointed. Like, what's going on? See the way they just made Messi look like he was 23 again. I'm just like, what's happening?
And I like that thing you said, they made, because this would sound somehow, right? But
Yeah.
I think it's not one of Messi's better games.
How?
Algeria
It was
was
just
a
easy.
mess. It was too easy.
You-
Yeah, but you can only eat the food that's presented in front of you.
please.
They served him. What do goats eat?
What?
Grass.
Watch the Algeria
Grass.
game highlights, right?
They served the grass.
The second goal, it was a good shot, but when you play against teams like teams like Messi, teams that have people like Messi, Ronaldo, Haaland, Harry Kane,
Nah.
you don't make the kind of mistake you made that gave Messi his second goal. And good chance if Messi didn't, there was even the red card conversation, but that was on the side. Good chance that if Messi didn't get his second goal, he probably wouldn't have been thinking of a hat-trick. The second goal was what I think it was when he scored the second goal. I was like, yeah, this new guy is getting a hat-trick. You did.
Now, what my own opinion?
I don't think it was one of the better games, to be honest.
Messi was presented with a situation and he took advantage.
He will take
Obviously.
it.
Which
If
is
he was-
what
he
you're
was supposed to
supposed.
take it.
Yeah, which is what you're supposed to do, because he met a goalkeeper that I don't know if he has kept before this tournament or if he's using nepotism to be a goalkeeper for.
Sometimes it's not everything you talk. You just
Bro,
do like this
I
sometimes.
will say it. I mean, I will say it because what is he doing? The guy is just flying, and I think he had one headgear or something that looked. Speaking of headgear, Jeff Spence looked like a Mortal Kombat character. Yeah, but Messi presented a good game, and that now presents us to the deeper issue. This GOAT debate, because this is probably the ending of the GOAT debate, right?
As how?
Good debate.
This
How?
There's not going to be any World Cup again.
I mean,
move
this-
on.
Like, do
We
people
cannot
ever
move on. We cannot move on.
They've had their
I will
better
continue
games.
having it.
You can't use one game to criticize.
Why
others.
not? If one game can make a player,
Oh,
one game can also be used to criticize a player. I'm not now saying that because of that game, their whole careers are bad or something.
that's how you're trying
that's
to
what you
label
mean
it
when you say
as
the GOAT
when you
debate.
said the GOAT debate.
I'm saying who is ahead now, right? Because
There's no
there has
now.
always been neck and neck.
I mean, there's still
always been
games
neck and
left,
neck. Messi
so you
won the
can't
last
just.
World Cup. He took a step ahead. Simple
Ahead.
as that.
So Messi is still
Yes.
ahead.
Why do you people keep trying to? I don't know.
I want Ronaldo to be close, but he's not allowing me to fight
Expect him
for
at the age
him.
of 41 to keep bowling like he
Did I ask him to play?
bro.
Did I ask him to go to the World
The truth
Cup?
is, here's the thing, right? In the conversation of the GOAT debate, I think it's no longer a conversation because they've both played the prime of their career and moved on from the prime of their career.
Thank you.
They are two of the greatest players that the world has ever
Ever
seen, right?
Okay.
But we can understand that conversations will continue around them until they retire. Chances are even
Even
that
after they retire, even after they retire,
conversations will
right?
continue, but the job has been done already by both of them. Ronaldo is as
Yeah.
great as Messi.
Just
What
bonus.
distinguishes the both of them is the World Cup that Messi had, because in some areas Ronaldo has more than Messi has done more than Messi has done, and
Yeah.
there's- in quite a number of areas Messi have also done a lot more than Ronaldo have done, right? We even
they've-
want
they've
to
really paid
want to
their
say let's bring
dues,
Ballon d'Or into the
bruh.
conversation. There'll also be the controversy about how many Ballon d'Or they should actually have. So all those things are very controversial. One thing that really distinguishes one from the other is the World Cup. And
The
then
World Cup.
there's also the conversation where one of them is also from a country that is a traditional powerhouse in the World Cup, and the other is not, and the other has been able to bring his country to.
Obviously,
So it
so-
makes it. I don't know. It
I don't
makes.
like the
I think the
comparison.
conversation ended in 2022. Genuinely speaking, it doesn't take away from Ronaldo that Ronaldo is as great a player as Messi is. The only difference is Messi have achieved a lot, a couple more, not a lot more, a couple more
couple more.
than
Than
Messi, than
Ronaldo
Ronaldo has.
has.
I think
Yeah.
aside from that, not one game when. Come on, again, like I say, it's not one of his better games. We see Messi score hat tricks that are mind blowing. This was a game that was riddled with. We are saying Messi scored a hat trick. We're also talking about Zidane's son dropping a disaster class. No, Messi has balled the hat tricks that nobody could say him about. Do you get? So that's why I'm like, nah, games like this.
But in the whole Portugal conundrum, will you say that Ronaldo is bringing the team down, or the team is letting Ronaldo down? Because there's a big debate. People have said it either way. They say that people like Bernardo Silva, and what's his name, Bruno Fernandes, they are not supporting him. Then you have Rafael Leao doing his own thing on one side of the pitch. I don't know what that guy is doing. He said he wants to leave Milan, but he's not showing anybody any reason why they should spend money on him. Like, I don't know. Maybe he wants to become a rapper after the World Cup. He'll figure that one out. He has a lot of money. He'll be fine. But what's going on with that team? Or is it the coach? Because Roberto Martinez had failed spectacularly with Belgium. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. He failed with that team. And that team had some of the best footballers playing football in Europe at that time. And he failed. Why did they even hire him? I don't even know. But what could be the issue going on with those guys?
Oh.
You don't know where to start. That's how crazy it is. Like, you don't even know where to start.
There's something people always say about that. Martinez really failed woefully with Belgium.
Yeah, he did. Did he get to any semi-final?
I like to think otherwise. Martinez took them to a position they had never gotten in their history. He made third at the World Cup in 2018. They had never gotten to the semi-final prior. Could that be regarded as failure? So I don't know. That's one thing that always comes to my head. People say Martinez failed at Belgium. Like, can you really call it a failure then, when you've hit a ceiling that no other person ever hit? Yes, it was the best team in their history, but they are not the first to have a golden generation, for crying out loud.
No, they're not.
They're not. So did they really
Criticism
fail?
is so much.
Somebody said they gave Martinez one golden generation. He messed them up. Now they give him and now.
That's what I'm going to.
Exactly. He's about to mess it up again.
Because there was no cohesion. It was like,
Oh my God.
it was like, I want to do my thing. Okay, you two, you can do your thing. You try your own thing. Let's jam our things together on the field and see if it works. But when you look at some other teams, again, I'll go back to Germany. They all know what they are playing. They know. Oh yeah, another disappointment was Brazil.
Yeah, I was going to mention that.
Yeah.
I was going to mention that.
Brazil was a
Wow.
big disappointment. Vinny,
It seems they're pretenders of this tournament.
Well, I mean, pretenders. Well, the truth is that I'd already pegged Brazil for quarterfinal, to be honest. So
they're waiting for
Well,
Neymar
let's
to come
see.
back.
I'd already pegged them
What if
for
he doesn't come
quarterfinals. So let's be honest. How many games can Neymar impact?
Obviously.
He
He's-
probably will play third group game when they've.
Yes.
Okay, now it's not a case of they've not gotten in. By third group game, they might really be struggling for qualification. So they might not. Maybe
like-
80 minutes, that's if
With
you'll be
this-
back
with
from
this hand-
injury.
With this hand they used against Morocco.
Is it?
With the hand they used against Morocco now. This is how they're going so
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not really a fan of Morocco, but they do play decent football. If we're gonna say,
Of course
like,
they do.
if we're gonna say African teams that I expect to represent, I would definitely call Morocco. Despite my personal feelings aside, right? The Towel Boys of Morocco. I'm going to put that in there. But
We're
I
not
will,
forgetting that.
no, I'm never gonna forget. I think Brazil even posted it on their social media accounts that Morocco should not steal that towel.
Well, I
at
don't
the
think it
match.
was legit. I think it was edit. Sure.
Really? Okay.
It might have been. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Probably might
but
have
still,
been
I
edit.
would expect Morocco to do well because they have like a good coach, they have good players, and they actually have like good infrastructure for their players. Like they have a good how would I put it now? A good environment that their players can play and thrive. Yeah. So I see them doing well. The other African team that I see doing well, despite their loss to Senegal, and that's just me being honest.
I don't know. I think we are overflogging Senegal issue. Senegal against France was always going to be a tough game.
And it was going well.
They couldn't get the results right. You see,
The game was going well.
it was a decent game, to be honest, until the final minute when the goals started pouring in. Yes, one might say Senegal did not push forward as much as they should have, or create more as much as they should have. But let's be honest, it was France. It was always going to end one way or one other way. Probably not a Senegal way, but most likely a Senegal draw. And we could see the game was a draw until how many minutes? And before
I
think it's unexpected.
I really hoped it was a
I,
draw.
I really was
But they
rooting
messed
for
up.
Senegal, and they played very well, especially in the first half. Senegal had that midfield on lock. Playing Ousmane Dembele in that midfield was not working as a 10 shadow striker hybrid. It wasn't working. And I remember when I was chilling with my friends watching the game, I told them that the only way for France, well, not the only way, but the way that France is going to unlock this game is by switching Olise and putting him in the midfield and then moving Dembele out. Because
And he delivered.
It was a beauty.
And he delivered.
God.
Dembele was trying to ghost, but the two guys in the midfield, they were stopping any movement. So they needed somebody that could come and just open that space. And Olise, are we getting serious shouts for Olise Ballon d'Or now? Because
Ballon d'Or.
that guy is balling.
You have to chill.
And I always
Ballon
maintain
d'Or.
Olise top 3 Ballon d'Or, but I think with the way Champions League ended, probably they get one shot from Bayern, and that one shot is what's his name?
Right, okay.
Harry Kane, right? So,
Yeah, but that his second pass to Mbappe, and that's another player that's having a fantastic tournament.
But
It's just the one goal.
why do players get to
It's
do
just the
well
one
in
goal.
international stage than their club? Why?
Than their clubs.
So why the players?
Get to do well in the international
Are you referring to a player in particular?
No, it happens now. I'm not just referring to one.
That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to understand what you're saying, because there is one case I could bring out, which is Granit Xhaka. He played different for Switzerland that he played for Arsenal at the time, and that was because of the use case and also the speed of international football. International football is a lot slower than club football, so you have players that can actually take their time to do what they can do in international football. But in club football, they just run you over. Nobody has that time to waste. So it varies. But I think that the big players in their clubs are doing well this tournament. Haaland,
I was actually expecting a lot more from Noah Okafor from Switzerland.
See, anything Switzerland, just find us.
leave Switzerland.
Anything
Leave Switzerland.
Those ones are not serious.
Leave Switzerland to
We
one
have
place.
names. If we go on 2 big names and we start calling, there's
Yeah,
those
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Embarrass themselves.
They
And
are a
I hope
mess.
that they can.
They can recover.
Yeah, I hope that they can
They
recover.
play,
But that
who do they
first,
even play? I think it's Canada.
Switzerland.
Okay, no, it's not Canada. They play next.
Who's it
Canada is
now?
their
That was
last game.
Bosnia.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Who did they play next? I've forgotten who they play next. I hope that they do Russia. Bosnia. They play Bosnia next.
Bosnia and Herzegovina. Oh, what do you guys think of the long throw?
Check.
Okay, check.
I've seen
South
teams.
Korea.
I've seen teams spamming long throws, free
Short
kicks.
throw.
It's like we're
South Korea.
having a set piece World Cup now, and everybody's trying to do their.
England did set
I saw,
pieces.
I saw one
Declan
down. I
Rice.
saw
Declan
one
Declan
down.
Rice.
Harry Kane scored a penalty. Harry Kane's second goal was from this.
Madrike's penalty came from a corner. Everything was just set piece.
Yeah, set piece.
Set piece glory.
I don't see Czech doing much, to be honest. I don't
With
see.
their throwing.
They are tall guys, but I don't think
I think they just rely on that throwing. I mean, with their game against South Korea,
South Korea.
they were relying on the throwing.
My own opinion is, if you have a weapon,
Use it.
Don't use it. They have good people that can throw. They have Patrick
Tall
Schick in the
guys.
ball, and then they have Tuchek
Tuchek
again.
and so
So
they
once
are
they stone the
centre-back.
ball, they have people that can just and and he enters inside post. But then again, we now have to consider, because I think this happened in one game. I can't remember the game now. It just skipped my mind, where a team had a goal kick that they changed to a corner, and then they scored from or something like that.
I
What?
don't think anybody scored, but it happened against Portugal. And Congo.
Okay, yeah, it was Portugal and Congo.
I think it was the first one. I don't know, but I think it was the first one or the first one I noticed. But it happened against Portugal. But
Are they
nobody has
adopting this
scored.
new rule?
Yeah, I have.
Have you not seen how many corners have been overturned because of VAR?
No, that one has been.
You
clear.
get corner, and you think you have corner next to VAR.
And I believe that rule should continue to stay because there are a lot of false corners that happen and it just damages team. So I believe that one should stay. But I'm talking about the one where you like want to take a throw in and then you wait. Because I saw
I've not seen the time.
I saw a tactic where people don't even pick up the ball. So what players are doing now is when the ball goes out for a throw, they'll
take time to pick it. Yeah.
Because once they pick it, then the 5-second count now starts.
I don't know whether it's Ghana Panama that I noticed. Somebody was trying to. I can't remember which game was that. One of these final games of this thing. Someone was trying to delay. Referee started counting, and I love it. I don't like time wasting is good. So the thing is, it favors when it is you. But if you're on the receiving end, it's very infuriating.
When you're on the receiving end, that means you're losing.
Then you're now
wasting time.
No, you're on the receiving end as far. You are losing, and then your opponents are the ones delaying. Keeper catches ball, lays down. Listen,
that was
so I think I like the time wasting.
I was Sergio Ramos forte that year.
I think
Sergio Ramos, Pepe. Oh my God, we'll talk about Real Madrid another day because those guys are building a fortress right now in that corner of the world. But then, talking about things that are happening in Spain, what does Spain need to do to wake up?
Play their match. They don't advise anybody.
What do they need to do to wake up?
Obviously,
wake up. It's simple as that.
Because we cannot have another Cape Verde part 2.
You don't want to. I want to. Sorry, who else?
That's the beauty of football.
Spain, Cape Verde.
No, I'm saying like if they want to continue in this tournament, they can't have another match like that.
I don't mind though. Spain is one of the teams I'm scared of, so I wouldn't mind them.
Why?
Because I think they are one of the teams that have everything. They have it in them to go all the way. I have them pitted for the final, but I do not want them in the final. So yeah, I wouldn't mind Spain embarrassing themselves and getting knocked out early. I mean, favors me in every way possible.
I have personal beef with Spain because, and this is personal. This is very personal, by the way, because they bench Raya, Zubimendi, and Merino, so they should suffer.
What do you mean they should suffer?
They didn't play my players.
Oh yeah. But the truth, would Raya ever become number one at Spain?
Raya is too good not to be number one.
I was surprised though.
That's a different conversation. The conversation is, would he ever be? He's too good not to. Like, it makes no sense why he should be number 2 right now. But it takes a lot to displace your national team goalkeeper.
Raya has done a lot.
To be fair,
he has
done a lot,
3 consecutive Golden Gloves.
No. Nobody is disputing whether he has proven the genuine truth is that he has proven himself. But until what's his name?
Unai Simon.
What's the other keeper?
This Unai Simon.
Simon.
Yes,
until he messes the bed, it doesn't create a door for Raya.
Well,
it's going to be difficult.
Is either that or a coaching change, perhaps?
Yeah, maybe also that.
Yeah. So they'll figure themselves out.
Never get a chance. Yeah.
But circling back now, like, okay, we're going to circle back to African teams. We have Morocco doing well. We have Senegal doing well. We have South Africa doing South Africa. We have Ghana. They didn't come with their jollof rice.
The way you say South Africa doing South Africa for me.
Yeah, no, sorry, my Ghanaian friends. I love you guys, but Nigerian jollof
all the way.
It's tough, Who else again? We have Cape Verde,
Algeria, and Tunisia. Don't change their coach. Haverna is back.
This sucks guy.
How did I miss that? Is back. So I don't understand. I don't understand what happened. They played a game, they lost the game, and then the FA just said, "You know what, coach, get out. I'm bringing
You need
in
to
a new
go."
coach."
It was a mess of a game, to be honest.
Was the game that bad?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a mess of. If you remember, I said it the last time that Sweden are bad. For you to make a bad team good, I'm not. A lot of people might expect more from them. Personally, I'm not convinced yet. Yes, I watched their friendlies and I know what I saw. I'm not convinced yet. For you to make a bad team bad,
Yeah.
for you to make a bad team look
For you to
good,
make a bad team look good, yeah.
you definitely know that you are doing worse than bad. I told you guys, Sweden are bad, and Sweden won 5-1. I think it's the biggest win so far at the competition. 5-1. And mind you, in that game, Tunisia were trailing 2-1 at half time. Sweden went 2-1 and 2-0 up. Tunisia managed to score 1. You went in half time. You came back second half and there was nothing. Nothing. So
And that justifies the sacking of a coach
to
at
be
the
honest,
World Cup.
when I woke up and I saw the news, I was not surprised. I was like very deserved because it was embarrassing. Like it was horrible. It makes no sense. Kind of very I don't know what he's going to bring. The timeline is very short, but Haverna is very wonderful in this kind of situations. He knows how to find himself in those short timelines to prepare and turn things over. So chances are they might perform still, but then
So we're still looking at it like Morocco and Senegal will be our major team, right?
Senegal is my
Morocco and
major
Senegal.
team. I don't have Morocco as my major
No,
team.
you're not saying
Senegal and
like
Egypt are my major
It
team.
doesn't matter.
And Egypt.
that's true. Egypt. Egypt, another team that I don't know, they were so.
You say they were so?
So. Neither good, neither bad, just
Do you
there.
think they
It
were
was a draw, eh?
Yeah, it was a draw.
I think they could have taken more chances, but I also
Yeah.
think the referee could have taken some decisions that could have gone their way. I think I saw like 2 or 3 calls in that game that went against Egypt that I think should have favored Egypt. And this type of things could change games. But again, then they had their chance. Lukaku was good, honestly. I mean, he came on and scored.
And he did well.
He did what Lukaku
It was an
did.
own goal.
But yeah.
Do you know?
I still
Do you want to know?
Egypt was gonna win that
Do you want to
game.
know the funniest thing I've seen in this World Cup? It was that guy, the Swedish guy. He scored against Morocco, and then he raised his hand up, and then immediately I was like, "Wait, did Morocco transfer him to Sweden?
Not Morocco. Sweden.
Tunisia. Beg your pardon, Sweden, Tunisia, right?" I was like, "Did Tunisia transfer him?" Then I now started thinking, "Oh, okay, he's Tunisian by okay."
Nonsense.
Okay. Then he scored the second one and he was like,
I was like, as Ayari scored the first goal, I was like, Ayari should never score in this World Cup again, only for it to go and score a second.
and then he now did the celebration. So I was
Why?
not like,
When did we start doing this at international football?
I was
And then
just,
it won't be with score England. It won't be with us. I will store him my phone because you're after England. What do you mean? What do you? No. I if I was Swede, I would give him fire for that because why? What do you mean? You've chosen, yes, you're dual citizen.
Yeah.
But when did we start out on international football?
I would
Please.
do like
If it was club,
please.
yeah.
It makes a lot of sense. Maybe even at club size, I don't even understand it.
I don't know.
Celebrate.
So now moving forward, what do you think or what are expectations from this tournament? Just like based off of this first round that we have seen, what are expectations or what do you think? See.
For soccer, I'm trying to get to the quarterfinals.
I'm not even talking
South
about
Korea matter.
Hey, see.
South Korea.
Right, see.
South Korea
Just look
matter.
at all
I would
those-
love them to go far, but
You just look at all those fine guys with no beards and just playing football, and then just South Korea. South Korea on what basis?
what stage do you think they'll get to?
Quarterfinals.
Quarterfinal. It depends on who is on their part. They are not bad.
They're not bad.
Apart from South Korea,
I
leave
wish
South Korea.
Chelsea could just do something and stop getting players from Strasbourg and Arsenal. Really
Well,
So who are South Korea do you think they should get? Actually, I know somebody. What was that his name? Was it Doan? No, Doan is Japanese. Is it Boom or something? The guy that scored and assisted, he was good. They are number 6. I've forgotten his full name.
No,
Of South Korea. He was good. I think that's one person that if World Cup finished, people would be talking about in terms of transfer. It was actually very good.
I know they'll do. I know South Korea, they're gonna do well, but I don't expect them
They
to
have
get that
to.
far. But in
They
terms
have
of
16. Before you even say quarterfinals, remember that there are 2 stages before quarterfinals.
Before quarterfinals.
It's no longer one stage as it used to be.
Exactly. So I'm just gonna leave that one. But do you have any predictions for this?
I personally do not have. I don't think anything have changed for me. I think people that are going to go for are still in position. I mean, still it's just one game, right? People that are going to go for are still in position to go for. Maybe at the end of second round of games, it might now look more clear as to a bit more clear rather. I said more clearer. A bit more clear as to
Who is going
to, because that time you're now able to use 2 games. One game could be an off moment, but when you've done it 2 times, you can be able to say, okay, be like, say what
These
I was
guys-
expecting.
These guys are doing well.
Maybe at the end of
Everybody's
second
seeing
game.
signs and wonders in this tournament too. Let's just see how it goes.
So at the end of the second game, I think things will get clearer. But for now, for me, nothing has changed.
That's cool. So we'll be looking forward to the next round of games so that we can make more accurate predictions and we can see where the trend is heading to. But I think that's going to be it for now. But one more thing, right? Coming up, we're going to be having raw reactions. We'll be reacting to games as they play or immediately after they play. So we're definitely going to be getting a lot more content within a shorter space of time from us. So I want you to just stick with this channel and expect a lot more. Expect a lot more because we're bringing it back to back, and we're going to keep you all through this World Cup season. So I think that we've covered most of what we needed to talk about.
In 1 week. It's crazy. It's been 1 week.
It is.
Actually,
I think
it feels like they played one whole season of football.
because of the
Just
amount
1
of
week.
teams that
Yeah,
play.
It's
So,
just a week.
exhausted.
and I also think it's because the games are played at night. So it kind of adds to the fatigue of having to watch these games. Because if these games were played during the regular hours, you will just integrate them into your daily life. But now you have to be like, oh, I have to stay up at 2 a.m. to watch Argentina and Algeria and all of that. Well, I mean, for me, the World Cup is just starting. We're going to see a lot more in like the next one.
I really agree. Totally agree.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope it actually gets more exciting. And I'm rooting for more goals. It's been. I think
Hopefully.
I was seeing the statistics of this World Cup so far. It's almost at 3 goals per game.
That's high.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
quite high.
I was checking this thing. The other World Cups we're having like the average of 2 points. So let's say the last 4-5 World Cups. 4-5 World Cups will take us back to like 2 seats, or is it 2-2? The last 4-5 World Cups they were having a statistics of an average of maybe 2.5 goals per game, or under 2.5 goals per game. The low ones would be maybe 2.1 something, 2.4 something. But most of them are 2.5 this, 2.5 that. This one is 3.0 or 3.1 something per game. That's like 3 matches, 3 goals per game. I was like, wow.
And
That's a lot of fun.
Interesting.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's why we have him here so that he can give us the numbers. Because I don't know.
Checking the numbers.
I don't know
I just ran
any
on
of these.
I don't
I don't know any of these numbers. I don't know any of these things. But that's a good start because for me, there have been a lot of goals and a lot of teams have been playing well.
Yeah.
So I just want to see. I hope one goat can wake up because the other goat has started running.
They are definitely going to break that Muller's record. This is my next one.
Oh, definitely. Mbappe is
I
going
think
to break
Mbappe
his
will
record.
do it.
Mbappe is going to break
Because
the record.
Messi is at the edge, but Mbappe needs 2 goals. I think Mbappe, especially
But
the
it's
fact
not
they also
like the highest.
No, Messi is the highest goal scorer right now.
with Thomas Muller, he equaled the record.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's on 16. Thomas Muller Sorry, not
Klose.
Klose.
Yeah.
Miroslav Klose was on 16. Messi was on 13, and with the hat-trick now 16. And Mbappe was on 12, and then scored 2, so he's 14. He needs to do... Is he 14 or 15?
I think he's on 14.
Yeah,
I don't know,
he's on
but
14.
he doesn't have many goals to do. They'll definitely break that record
No,
this
they're
summer.
definitely breaking
This tournament. Harry Kane is on 10, by the way.
Harry Kane has joined the conversation, which is very
Yeah,
good.
he has joined the conversation.
This is why he needed one man to score. Score DR Congo so that you can put yourself in this conversation. It's your last World Cup for crying
He will
out loud.
score. He will score. I believe in him. And I
Harry
believe
Kane
that
has joined the conversation. If Harry Kane do well, the thing is, all of them they will all surpass Klose.
and the thing about Harry Kane is that you can never him off a hat trick.
Of Ghana,
You can never write him off a hat trick.
Ghana will be like, sorry, boss. Would you like
Harry
a
Kane-
hat trick, sir?
Ghana. That's my bold prediction. I think Ghana is going to concede a penalty to England. They can't escape it.
We'll see.
With the way Madueke is running up and down that field, like what I don't know. By the way, oh my God, England is giving me so much joy.
Come
My
on.
the
What's the
substitutes,
joy that will end by semi-final, please?
the substitutes are coming on. Tima Bukayo Saka coming to give a pass for Rashford to score, replacing his Barcelona.
Like you're new here. All of these things is to make you, coming to this tournament, nobody have dared to open their mouth and say it's coming home. They started giving you the performance that will make things it's coming home. And then when they last start saying it's coming home, the real England will show. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Do you know why I love what we do? Because we'll see ourselves.
Nice one.
We'll see ourselves. Maybe by then you'll be supporting you now. You'll be supporting Japan.
Locked in.
This is how he locked it on Senegal last week.
No. I wasn't actually locking in there.
From locked in to locked up. By God's grace, we'll see. We will see. So, thank you guys for watching this episode with us. I appreciate you. Take care and expect much more from FootyVaultHQ.
Let's play football.